Hello there, and welcome to the show, and these are the top 10 WWE matches of 2025. Starting off our list at number 10, Sami Zayn versus Kevin Owens from Elimination Chamber. The Sami Zayn-Kevin Owens feud is one of the best in modern WWE history. They've been feuding for over a decade, and every match they have is legitimately great, and this match was no exception. The no disqualification really enhanced this match. This match had some great spots. This is definitely a fight forever feud between Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens. I love the return of Kevin Owens to his prize fighter persona, and the promo leading into this match with the No More Forgiveness tagline and the Fight Forever chants, and these two produced another phenomenal match. And the closing sequence with the multiple apron power bombs, referencing NXT in 2014 when Kevin Owens turned on Sami Zayn. The closing sequence to this match was great. This match itself was great. I loved the story, and this was one of WWE's best matches of 2025. At number 9, Sheamus versus Rusev from Clash in Paris. These two have very similar styles, and it made for a great match. Sheamus hitting the white noise off the barrels through the tables, I thought that was a great spot. This was a phenomenal match, and Rusev winning this match was the right call. And the closing sequence with Sheamus tapping out to the Accolade, tapping out only for the second time in his entire WWE career, I thought that was a great moment, and it definitely made the Accolade and Rusev look great. This was an excellent match, and it is number 9 on this list. At number 8, Cody Rhodes versus Seth Rollins from Crown Jewel in the Champion versus Champion match. I like the story of Seth Rollins going into this match, him never being able to defeat Cody Rhodes, coming into this match with an 0-3 record, and that story played out great. I like the fact that Rollins came out by himself without the Vision, nice element of storytelling there, and these two produced a great match. Rollins countering all of Cody's moves, the crossroads off the top rope was a great spot, and Rollins using the watch that was gifted to him after WrestleMania 40. Nice storytelling there, and Rollins finally defeating Cody Rhodes was a great moment, ending what was a great match, one of the best matches of the year, and number 8 on this list. At number 7, Rhea Ripley versus Io Sky versus Naomi from Evolution. I like the story coming into this match, Rhea Ripley never being able to defeat Io Sky. They told that story pretty well in the lead up to this match. This was one of the best matches of the year. Rhea and Io worked great together. The brawl in the crowd and the dive of the road cases was a phenomenal spot. That dive of the road cases was great. In the ring, Rhea hitting the Spanish Fly on Io, followed up by, no question, the greatest women's Money in the Bank cash-in of all time, with Naomi cashing in and becoming the Women's World Champion, one of WWE's best moments in all of 2025. No question, the best women's Money in the Bank cash-in of all time. This was a phenomenal moment to end what was already a very good match. The cash-in elevated it from very good to great. This was an excellent match and WWE's 7th best match of 2025. At number 6, Braun Breaker versus Penta versus Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. WrestleMania 42, Night 2 for the Intercontinental Championship. I like the story of Judgment Day trying to recruit Penta and then him saying no, and the tension going into this match between Judgment Day. I thought that played out pretty well. One of the funniest moments of the year at the start of this match between Braun Breaker and Penta, when Penta offered to form an alliance and Braun Breaker shoved him down and he said, "Hey, we're not friends," and then he proceeded to attack Penta. One of the funniest moments of the year. Braun Breaker's spear on Carlito on the announce table. That moment is a WrestleMania highlight for Braun Breaker. One of the best WrestleMania moments of 2025. I thought that was a great spear. And the ending of this match with Dominic Mysterio pinning Finn Balor to become the Intercontinental Champion. I thought that was the right move and a great storytelling moment. Dominic winning the Intercontinental Championship was the right move, and this was an excellent match in my opinion, and it is number 6 on this list. At number 5, the Men's Elimination Chamber match from Elimination Chamber. I'm a big fan of the Elimination Chamber concept. It's one of my favorite matches of the year, and this to me is one of WWE's best Elimination Chamber matches ever. I like the stories going into this match, the stories between Punk and Rollins, Punk and McIntyre, Punk and Cena. This match did a lot in terms of storytelling. It furthered the storyline between McIntyre and Priest, the moment between Punk and Cena in the ring, facing facing off while Rollins is still there. I thought that was a great moment. And this match also had some incredible spots. The frog splash off the top of the pod, CM Punk eliminating Seth Rollins, and the closing sequence of this match with Rollins, after being eliminated, hitting a stomp on CM Punk for Cena to take advantage, locking in the STF, and CM Punk passing out and Cena winning the match, being the precursor to his heel turn that would come later. The closing sequence of Elimination Chamber was phenomenal, and the match itself was phenomenal. I love the Elimination Chamber match. This is one of WWE's best Elimination Chamber matches of all time. And of course, what happened after the match with Cena's heel turn. The heel run could have been better, and we can debate on whether or not it was good or bad, or whether it was a complete failure. Those are discussions worth having. However, one thing that is undeniable, the heel turn itself, one of the greatest heel turns in all of WWE history. We can debate whether or not Cena's heel run was good or bad, but the actual heel turn was brilliant, and the way it was done was great. One of the greatest heel turns of all time, in my opinion. And the match itself that led up to that heel turn was also great. At number 4, Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens, their ladder match from the Royal Rumble. This to me was one of WWE's best matches of the year. I loved the story going into this match with Kevin Owens being right and the two championships, the Standard Championship and the Winged Eagle Championship. I thought that was a great moment, having both championships being suspended above the ring. The story coming into this was great. Kevin Owens fully turning heel was great, being the prize fighter, and this was an excellent match. And not only was this a great ladder match, but this match had some of the best storytelling of all of 2025 for professional wrestling. The moment at the end of the match with Cody Rhodes hitting the Alabama Slam on Kevin Owens off the announce table through a ladder was incredible, and the way Kevin Owens sold it, that was a great sell by Kevin Owens, and him being checked on by officials, Nick Aldis, Sami Zayn, that was all great storytelling by WWE. And Cody Rhodes winning this match was a surprise to no one, but what happened afterwards with Cody standing on the announce table over Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn holding up the WWE Championship and the Winged Eagle Championship. That shot of Cody holding both belts over Sami and KO was one of the best moments in all of 2025 and an early indicator for Homelander Cody. To me, Cody should have turned heel after this match. That was very Homelander-esque by Cody. That's what I was reminded of while watching this match. This was an incredible match, one of WWE's best matches of the year, and a match that to me is very underrated. This was one of the best matches of the year. At number 3, John Cena versus Cody Rhodes for the WWE Championship SummerSlam Night 2. The WrestleMania match between Cena and Rhodes is arguably WWE's worst match of 2025, and one of the worst WrestleMania main events of all time. The WrestleMania match was awful, so this match had to redeem that awful WrestleMania match, and it definitely did that. This was a lot better match. The street fight stipulation definitely enhanced the match. This match was paced a lot better than the WrestleMania match. Great moment with Cena throwing the steel steps over the top rope on Cody on the outside. Cody being more aggressive, no hesitation, definitely playing up the heel factor. The spot on the stage with Cena being elevated from the platform and hitting the AA, I thought that was great. And Cody Rhodes defeating John Cena, regaining the WWE Championship in the same venue that had WrestleMania 29, a true passing of the torch moment between Cena and Cody. I thought it was a great ending, and this was no question one of the best matches of the year for WWE and WWE's second best main event in all of 2025. This was a great match. This match definitely redeemed that awful WrestleMania match that they had. At number 2, John Cena versus AJ Styles from Crown Jewel. I loved the John Cena AJ Styles feud from 2016 through 2017. The matches they had at Money in the Bank, the 6-man tag team match at Battleground, their SummerSlam match, the triple threat at No Mercy with Dean Ambrose. Every match they had was great. Their SummerSlam match, in my opinion, is one of WWE's best matches in all of 2016, and the Royal Rumble match from 2017, one of WWE's WWE's best matches for all of 2017 in my opinion. This was a great feud and I was very excited for this match, and this match more than delivered in my opinion. The crowd in Perth, Australia was great. In my opinion, they were one of the best crowds for WWE in all of 2025. The crowd was great. This match was a great back and forth, and them exchanging big move after big move after big move. This match was absolutely phenomenal. One of the best matches of the year to me, no question. The best match of John Cena's retirement tour. This was a phenomenal match and one of the best spots in all of professional wrestling for 2025. John Cena catching the phenomenal forearm into Sister Abigail, hitting Sister Abigail. A great moment and tribute to Bray Wyatt, and the story there with those three being the final three in the 2017 Elimination Chamber. I thought it was a great moment in an excellent match. This match was an absolute masterclass in professional wrestling. This to me, one of the greatest wrestling matches of all time. The in-ring work in this match was next level, and I loved this match start to finish. It was a phenomenal match. I loved every minute of this match. This was genuinely one of the greatest matches ever. And finally, number 1, WWE's best match of 2025. This match had great in-ring work. The wrestling in this match was very good. And what makes this match number 1, in my opinion, is no question the storytelling, because this match had the best storytelling in any wrestling match that I watched in 2025. The lead up to the match and what happened in the match. Masterclass in storytelling. And I am, of course, talking about Roman Reigns versus CM Punk versus Seth Rollins. The main event of WrestleMania 41, Night 1. The story coming into this match was great. The story that played out within the match was also great. Just by the entrances, you knew that this was going to be a great match. Rollins coming out by himself, Roman coming out by himself, CM Punk being accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman, and the promo package that played before his entrance with "This Fire Burns." That was a great moment. One of the best entrances in all of 2025. And the match that played out was great. A great storytelling moment. Roman refusing to help Rollins, refusing to help him with the powerbomb through the announce table. I thought that was a great moment. Them exchanging finishers with the spear, stomp, GTS. I thought that was a great sequence towards the end of the match with all three of them being down. And then Paul Heyman's double turn, turning on CM Punk, and then turning on Roman Reigns, helping Seth Rollins. No question, the best storytelling in professional wrestling in 2025 in my opinion. Paul Heyman's double turn was great, and him helping Rollins win was a great moment, and one of the best WrestleMania main events of all time in my opinion, and no question to me, WWE's best match of 2025. And that is all for today. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to hit like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video. You can follow me on Instagram at Said_2000, and I will see you on the next video. Till then, take care.